The best way to learn something is to teach it. This is something that I learned from Stephen Covey in a presentation I found on YouTube when he was explaining the 7 habits of highly effective people. I can say that this is completely true when we talk about learning to speak English, because somehow when we start to study something that we know we have to teach it to someone else later, we will take the study with more responsibility. We will pay more attention to the details, and this is going to make us learn more effectively. So, if at the time of studying and practicing English, we see ourselves as teachers who will apply what is being learned instead of students who only consume information, this will have enormous benefits to achieve fluency. Among those benefits, I will mention those taught by Stephen Covey. The first benefit is that effectiveness of learning increases. This is logical because knowing that we have to teach someone else what we are learning, we will take the study in a different way. While we study, we are going to be attentive to the explanations that help us learn, and we will imagine a better way to explain it to someone else. This is something that I realized when I was making the videos to learn English in my YouTube channel, Tutor Estudiantil, where I am doing exactly this. The second benefit is that it increases the probability of application. This comes hand in hand with something you may have heard. The best way to remember something is doing it. This is so important in learning the English language because the best way to remember all the grammatical and pronunciation rules is to speak in English with someone else. Therefore, teaching someone else how to do it will give you the motivation to use the English language in real conversations. The third benefit is that it increases communication. Effective communication involves speaking, listening, and body language. These are 3 things you have to learn in order to teach other people. This will allow you to be better at showing the purpose, the important points, and also how to apply what you have learned. The fourth benefit is that it strengthens relationships. If we want to learn English, it is because we want to create relations with more people in some way. One of the best ways to practice English is when a native speaker has an interesting conversation with us, but we cannot expect someone will want to do it without receiving anything in return. Something that worked in my case was finding people who wanted to learn to speak Spanish, something that I was very good at, by the way. In return, they were willing to teach me English. So we did that. For a few minutes we had a Spanish conversation where we agreed that I was going to correct their mistakes and explain them. Then we had a conversation in English and we did the same. To achieve that, you have to be someone nice, someone worth having a conversation with, and not someone who turns out to be talking nonsense things that are offensive to the other person. This has a direct connection with the previous video that I made about the importance of interpersonal relationships.